Hey everyone, welcome back to another weekend writing vlog. My name's Alyssa and this is my channel She Writes. I'm an indie author and my link will be down below for my author Amazon page. And I would really love if you can help read, rate, and review my books so that other people can find them as well. And it is currently 2:28 p.m. on July 1st and the coming weekend, not this weekend, but next weekend, is actually the anniversary of the conception of Chained Freedom, which is my first book that I have ever written, and so that's really exciting. I don't know how many years it's been at all, but it's an anniversary nonetheless. And I am currently working on the first prequel to my Kyle's Purgatory series, which is my paranormal dark fantasy story. And I'm gonna try and write out like a video to explain more about it, but I also don't want to give too much away to where you're not really surprised with stuff if you do eventually read this, because I do plan on publishing this series, but I want to get it all written out first, which even my mom thought was a good idea at first, like writing all of the books in the series. So I'm doing the prequels next, which is this one that I'm currently working on, and then the next one, which is the kind of paranormal love story between the parents of Kyle and Morgan and Piper and Sadiq from Kyle's Purgatory, and it's their past. And this one that I'm currently working on kind of leans into that one because Mr. and Mrs. Gray are in this one. I just haven't gotten to that scene yet. I'm on chapter 2, so haven't gotten very far, but I did reach over 5,000 words between yesterday or today. I'm at 5,510 words, and it wasn't yesterday, but I think the day before I went to the library and I actually wrote a while before my husband came to pick me up, because it's literally going to be 106 today, and I'm like, maybe I can have my husband go and drive me to the library so I don't have to walk and be completely sweaty and gross by the time I get there, but I'm not sure. So I'm going to be working on chapter 2, 3, 4, and hopefully 5 between today, tonight, and tomorrow, and some time will be taken out because I do want to try and wake up early to go to church tomorrow, and I'm hoping I can get all the chapters done, but we'll just have to see how good my time management is with that. And I have 13 pages now and 2 chapters, and what I found out within the past couple of days is that it's going to be 2 points of view between the daughter and the father, because what I wrote at the end of the first chapter, before I even started writing the second chapter yesterday, I was like, I think this is going to be a 2-person point of view. And then I started coming up even today with more of the plot of the story, which is kind of exciting because I've had little bits here and there, and I was going to use this first draft as kind of a discovery draft because I am more of a discovery writer than a planner when it comes to my writing. But I am kind of excited where the story is going, and I hope it works out. I think it will, because I think it can bleed into the second prequel a lot more. I think I'm gonna do it. Dang it. This is gonna be a father-daughter duo thing, which I kind of love. I get so excited and happy when things work out in my brain and it actually makes sense. So right now it's 2:33 p.m. on the 1st of July, and I'm also reading Reign of Shadows by Sophie Jordan. So far, I'm on like chapter 2 or 3, and it's really good. But I ended up not being able to finish This Poison Heart because I had to return it to the library, and it made me so sad. Yeah, so please don't get my earring. Did he say that? He almost got my earring, and he just pooped my shirt. You shouldn't poop while we're filming, Fruit Loops. It's rude. I think it landed on the floor after hitting my shirt, but he pooped. You saw that. Oh my gosh, that's so rude. After you got my earring, too. It's fun having a bird. Anyways, I'm gonna try and finish chapter 2 within like the next hour and a half or so, and I'm gonna be listening to just music from my Spotify playlists. I want to show you one that I currently am listening to. I made one recently that is songs of 2023 that make me happy. So that's my current playlist. It's mainly like songs that I've just started listening to again, like Charlie Puth, and then new songs. Please don't get my earring. And then new songs. And so I've just been vibing to this for like the past 20 minutes or so, because I was also cleaning up my desk and a little bit of the room. I still have to clean our room, and then I need to clean out the sink because it's kind of gross right now, and I finally caught up with all of the dishes, so I'll do like kind of a cleaning, organizing section in this, but the main point is getting through chapters 2, 3, 4, and 5. Working on 4 chapters in this prequel this weekend. That's my goal I'm going to set, and let's hope that I can actually reach that goal. And also, did you like that clip of Moon on the Costco box? Also, I think they ate the pizza from the Costco box because we forgot to put it away, and Emmett had brought it up from downstairs because his mom said that we could have it, but we didn't end up having it, and I found a piece of pizza on the floor. So, yeah. Anyways, I also want to focus on reading this and seeing how I like it. I really wish I was able to finish This Poison Heart, but I might get it on my Kindle eventually so that I can have at least the Kindle version, because Kindle books are cheaper than most of the time than physical copies. And I want Reign of Shadows as well. There's like a whole lot of books that I want to save up for just for my Kindle. When you want to see like a Kindle library look through, would that be something you're interested in? Let me know. What are you currently reading? What are you currently writing? I hope you're doing well. Let me know like one project that you're currently working on and excited about down below so that we can kind of get talking, and I want to get to know you guys as well. And thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoy the rest of this weekend writing vlog. Bye everyone. So it's 2:54 p.m. right now, and I just turned on Kate Kavanaugh's video because she just uploaded. It's the 1st of July. Guess what I forgot was even this month? Camp Nano. I was thinking of doing it, but not with this project, and I'm already over 5,000 words in because I just started this like a couple weeks ago. So I am a little bit ahead, and I don't think it will, I don't know. Anyways, I'm mainly planning on trying to use this month to focus and finish this draft, even though I did just start it. So I do have the first badge, the 1,667 word badge, and the 5K badge, and updating my word count badges for the first day. I am mainly trying to finish the book, and I randomly decided to do Camp NaNoWriMo. So this is a Camp NaNoWriMo vlog, randomly. I figured it would give me motivation to continue working on this story every day, and I've been writing a lot more recently, so I figured I can actually, like, this is actually doable. And even if I don't hit 50,000 words, which is the goal that I set for myself, I almost did 70,000 words, which is crazy. My word count never get that high, but I want to try and actually hit 70 or 50,000 words. And right now I have 5,651 words with the 2 chapters and 13 pages. So this vlog is now Camp NaNoWriMo vlog 1. Randomly. And it's gonna be interesting because this whole series is just really sad and depressing as well. Like, it can be fun at times, but it's paranormal based, and there's a lot of darker themes in this, and so this is gonna be interesting because some scenes take me longer to write than others. But I'm gonna keep the Camp NaNoWriMo dashboard up so that I can remember to update my word count. And the only thing is, I wish that you can put whether or not you're finishing your novel or whatnot, since, yeah. So I do have my word count goal set to 50,000 words, and this is kind of a last minute thing because it is July 1st, and I was already planning on trying to do this year, at least for July, not for April. I almost did it in April, but things got in the way and I forgot. So I'm doing it now. So I'm going to let the camera charge because it keeps only doing 1 battery. So I'm gonna let the camera charge. I'm gonna watch Kate Kavanaugh as I try to focus on writing. So yeah, are you guys doing Camp Nano? What kind of projects are you working on genre-wise? Genre-wise words. Anyways, I will see you guys later. Bye. now 6:55 p.m. and I just made spaghetti for us for dinner because I was hungry. And I did actually read a little bit of the next chapter of Reign of Shadows, which I am enjoying. And I got to chapter 3. I am 2 pages into chapter 3, and it's the first chapter with the dad's point of view, which I am enjoying a little bit. It's kind of leading into the next, literally I think the end of this book is going to bleed into the next prequel, the sequel of this prequel. So, or should I just have this as like a separate series that goes before Kyle's Purgatory? I'm still trying to figure out like what order I want to self-publish these in, because it's kind of difficult trying to decide that right now when they're not all completely done. Kyle's Purgatory is the only one where it's almost done. I just need to do rounds of edits, and that will mostly be by me because I don't have the money to get a professional editor right now. But I am going to see if I can try and finish chapter 3 tonight and see where this takes me, and then have that be like the end of my writing session for today, and update my dashboard or word count on my NaNoWriMo site. I updated it last time, which I think I should, but I have 6,294 words now out of 50,000 words, and yeah, so let's just see, at least as of when I last updated, because I wrote a little bit more before that, or after that, and it's now at 6,766 words and 16 pages and 3 chapters, and I'm enjoying it. Even just thinking about it, I'm seeing how I can add in things and do things with other stories that I haven't been able to do yet. And this is kind of opening up that whole other world within the Kyle's Purgatory world, because there's a lot of different stories that I want to tell that are all kind of connected to Kyle's story or the Gray family, and it's just kind of interesting because it's getting bigger and bigger. Since 2018 it has gotten bigger and bigger, so I am enjoying it. It's about 7 p.m. now, and I'm going to finish chapter 3 tonight and then call it good there. I did clean the floor. I made the bed, cleaned the floor, got all the laundry into the laundry basket after I folded, and I am so happy that I cleaned the floor today. I have the vacuum over here, but I need to mop, and I need to find where we put the mop pads because I don't know where to put them, and my nose is extremely itchy right now. So, with that being said, I'm gonna go, and I'll probably read some more tonight as well and listen to ambient sounds while I read, but enjoying the process so far of this book, and yeah, I keep having ideas pop up, so it's really fun. Alright, I will see you guys later with another update, hopefully tomorrow. Bye. this is my final update for Saturday. It's 7:26 p.m. right now, and I now have on my progress 7,109 words out of 50,000 words, and even though I started this at like a little over 5,500 words, I think this is going to be doable, and you're allowed to do anything during Camp Nano, so that's why I'm happy that I went with this story and not starting a brand new story, because then I would have a lot more pressure on me. My bird's being really chatty right now, I apologize. And I've been listening to ASMR rooms and just a Harry Potter herbology room, or greenhouse room. And tomorrow I plan on writing chapter 4 and chapter 5, which I'm pretty sure I can do since I was able to both finish chapter 2 and start and finish chapter 3 today. Especially if I go to bed at a normal time tonight and then wake up tomorrow for church and go to church and then come back and write afterwards. I can write chapter 4 and chapter 5. I'm really excited about this now. So I'm going to go. Hope you guys have a wonderful weekend, or had a wonderful weekend. This is being posted Monday. And yeah, I'm just gonna close my laptop for right now. And I don't know what I want to do. I might just read. I kind of want to just continue reading. So I'm going to continue reading Reign of Shadows. I am on pages 24 and 25. And to start, it's 1:40 So I'm going to read for a few minutes of July. So it's day 2 of Camp NaNoWriMo. And I am just sitting here listening to the ambient music that I was listening to last night or yesterday while writing. And I am using my Mandy Lynn book launch planner because I have been thinking all year so far of trying to get Kyle's Purgatory book 1 ready to publish at some point towards the end of this year. And I was going to do next month, but then I realized that only gives me a month to try and do everything. If I do a bit later, then I have more time to plan. So I'm going to do it a little bit later. I do have a release date picked, but I'm not going to say much else on that whatsoever. Yeah. And I think I have an idea for the cover that I'm going to have my sibling try and do, because Ash did the artwork for Chained Freedom and I really loved that, and I love Ash's art style, so I'm going to be trying to save up for that. But that's all I have so far. I came up with 1 or 2 marketing things, but until then, this is what I have. So I am also going to be working on trying to edit my book and have people in my family read, and maybe family and friends, whoever wants to try and read the book, to help me with like beta reading type of thing, to help me get it more polished, and to just have more thoughts and eyes on it. I might do that like next month or towards the end of this month, but I'm starting to curate a plan. And yeah, so okay, I know there's a section with calendars. Okay, so I'm going to put on here year at a glance. Oh, so she has a year at a glance, and for July I'm going to put edit, save up for cover and art. Ask for beta readers on Facebook and Instagram. So really, my necklace, he always goes for my necklace. I have Fruit Loops here to help me announce that I am going to be trying to get that all ready for this year at some point. I am gonna put secretly, so that you guys don't know, I do want to get more of these, but she has a hardback cover, which I appreciate because spirals tend to get ruined a lot more easier than just a regular hardbound book. So here I'm going to put the release date, and fun fact, the release date is actually in the book too, just in terms of the date of that day kind of just falls within the book. And just some housekeeping stuff while I'm here. On this month, I'm going to do that. Hello. Do you mind not trying to crawl down my arm? What are you doing? What are you doing? Please come over here. Do you want to? Here, I'll put you to your. These are beautiful. You want to say hi? Say hi. Okay. Now that I've had him on my shoulder, he's a lot quieter, which is kind of why I did that. But this thing is going to be okay. So I have July, August to October written out. I have that done. And I haven't done my writing yet. I think I'm gonna wait a little bit later because I am kind of tired right now. So I don't feel like I have a lot of energy. But that's something that I just wanted to share with you guys, because I know by sharing it, I will most likely have more inspiration to get it done. And are you guys excited for it? I hope you are. If you're wondering the genre, as just a little piece of information, it's paranormal dark fantasy. And sort of YA, sort of going into adult. It kind of moves up from young adult. Anything else I can fill out on here? I don't think so. Not right now. But I like having this, and I knew I was going to use it for Kyle's Purgatory. I feel like I'm going to do a subtitle for this book, but I haven't chosen one for the first book yet. I feel like I have, but I don't think I have. But until then, it's just going to be the Kyle's Purgatory series, and there is a name for the other books in the series, but I am not going to release those. Those are secret. So that is it for my little information right now. And today's been good. I went to church. I actually woke up at my alarm and went to church. My husband picked me up and we got Taco Bell, and that made me do a little happy dance because I love Taco Bell. But I'm also gonna have to refill this pen today because I'm running out of ink. So that's another to-do list. But I am happy that I am starting to actually work on this, and I'm gonna keep this on my desk here so that I can actually remember to try and work on. We had a very scary experience and get that ready for you guys. On his bottom where it was starting to bleed really bad, and my mother-in-law came up to help, and we used a towel for putting pressure on, and my husband and mother-in-law had to just do everything because I was very stressed. Like, I have him on top of my parents' dog who got bit by a spider, and Ripley is having a lot of just health issues, and she has to go in every 2 days, and don't want to go into the full details because it will kind of gross you out. But please pray for Ripley and Fruit Loops. They're both my babies. Fruit Loops is okay. He's not in dire situations as Ripley, but it was like quite a bit of blood, and my mother-in-law used baking soda. So obviously I haven't even gotten to my writing today, and I think I might write in the living room with my tablet, and that is because it's extremely hot in here. Even with the fan on, it's extremely hot. It's like 102 degrees right now, and outside and inside almost matches outside. It's just like a little less, and with the AC in the living room, it's like the only cool area in the house right now, unless you go downstairs. Downstairs actually feels nice. They have a couple of fans in like the entryway, and it actually feels kind of nice downstairs. But needless to say, it was a very stressful rest of the afternoon after Emmett and I woke up from our nap, and his mom woke up from her nap. Sundays in this family, as well as my parents' family, are kind of like sleeping days, or like napping days. And so I think my husband and I are going to eat dinner, and then sometime after dinner I want to do an evening of writing to kind of decompress from the stress of seeing my bird hurt. And he kind of hurts himself, and my mother-in-law helped clip his wing that needed to be clipped because he was able to almost fly near the fan, which is right there, and his cage is that way over there. So we're just trying to keep an eye on him. He's quiet right now because he's still kind of shaken. Wanted to let you guys know Ripley's not doing well, and my family's just kind of really stressed and worried, but it's not like she can't survive this thing, because we were worried that it was that in the beginning. And when my mom and dad got the call from the vet, I was actually there spending time with my family and Ripley, and I grabbed my sibling and their boyfriend, and just we all hugged each other because it wasn't that dire of a situation that was sometime last week. And now she has to go into the vet every 2 days, and they have a plan to help her to get better. It was a very bad spider bite, and all around her neck is kind of bad right now. My mom's taking her in tomorrow, and I'm going to be going over next Friday to hang out with Ripley, and also my mom and I are going to swim at my grandmother's house because it sounds so nice to swim right now. I've mainly been taking cold showers, like really cold showers. But that's just kind of an update on two of the animals. We have to take Moon to the vet because my mother-in-law is really worried about her left eye, which I'm sure you have seen. And her left eye, since we got her, has been like partly closed, and she thinks it was like scratched really bad or something, but she's also really thin for being a kitten. And we have fed her wet food, we have fed her, like, we feed them dry food every single day. They have an automatic feeder, and well, it's not that much of an automatic feeder. It just like when the food's empty you can put more. I guess it is. I don't know. It's hot and I'm just all over the place. So tonight I'm gonna read Reign of Shadows. I did kind of read a little bit yesterday, and it's been helping listening to ambient noises as I read and write to stay concentrated. Yeah, it's been really stressful with my side of the family because of Ripley. And you guys, if you've been around for a long time, you will know Ripley. She's a Queensland healer / lab, and that my dad brought home for their anniversary back when I was a senior in high school in 2015. And yeah, both of my babies are having a hard time right now, so please send prayers, and let's just hope and pray that they feel better. I'm gonna try and write at least chapter 3. Actually, I want to try to write 3 and 4. Or no, let me double check. This is probably a long vlog, so I apologize about that. Oh, I wrote a new poem last night. It was before I went to bed. Okay, Google Docs. I'm on chapter 4. So I just have chapters 4 and 5, which are both my main characters. And I think how I'm going to do this is 2 chapters are going to be my main characters, and then 1 chapter is going to be her father's chapter. And I actually really like the name that I chose for him. And it's all starting, like as of yesterday with my writing sessions, it's all starting to come together, and it feels so good because I finally get to work on this story and add a lot more to it than I already had originally when I got the idea back in 2016, 2017. And also, Change Freedom's anniversary of when I conceptualized the story is around this time, all the way to the 4th. Although the 4th of July, I think, is when I actually came up with it. And came up with Griffin and his story. So if you want to read Change Freedom, it's available. I'll leave my author page down below on Amazon, along with the current books, or the other 2 books that are my more recent releases. In the description box down below as well. And please leave any ratings and reviews over on Amazon to help other people find them and to help grow my author platform, because it's really helpful. I think that's all I wanted to update you on. Oh good, he's eating. My mother-in-law used baking soda to stop the bleeding because it wasn't stopping when he was texting his mom about it, and she came up when I went down because I was like, well, you need help. Yeah, so he is gonna be fine. It's also just due to the fact that he keeps trying to fly and then plopping down, and I don't want him like hurting himself, so I'm gonna go back in the living room. I probably have to charge the camera, And then I'm going to finish off this vlog with just some scenes of the animals and me writing. And yeah, so don't forget to read, rate, and review my books over on Amazon because it really helps.